Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new live stream. Today we're making our own coding language in Python. And our intro music. This is our intro music. From now on, yes indeed, this is our intro music. And yes, as you can see, I was trying to figure out why my clear screen wasn't working. Okay, that's enough from intro music. Right, it's just going to keep playing, isn't it? Syntax error, online unknown. The command throw does not exist. The thing is that throw does exist. Throw is one of these options up here. And if it doesn't equal com, doesn't equal com one, I guess. Let's try throw again. Let's try this again. Let's try our command throw. Syntax error and online unknown. The command throw does not exist. I'm pretty proud of the actual SYN error, syntax error. It's critical error. Only problem is that it's causing us a lot of problems at the moment. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of that entire error. So now it should definitely work. And if we always do this exact thing, like this, if I do tab like that, and then I make it disappear, and then I go back to spaces, and then I make it reappear, then I go back like this. Right, so our new code should definitely work. First off, yes, it cleared the screen. Let's try throwing something. So let's throw something. What? How? How is it using that? You are so naughty. Let's try this again by saving this time. Let's throw something. Let's throw something. Let's throw something. Let's throw hello world. And now it prints hello world. And if we do clear T, it's going to clear our screen. Indeed it is. And yeah, this is quite cool, as I kind of made my own programming language. Within Python, of course, but still, to a certain extent, it's quite cool. I think that we can I think this is enough as a coding language, because we can throw random crap at it. It's going to print it. We can and nothing will happen. We can, of course, throw hello world, and we can what can we do? We can what can we do? We can I'm thinking we can add something like 1 and 2, and then we can subtract 31, so we can subtract 1 from 31. We can multiply 1 and 17. We can divide 12 by 4. So really, it's quite cool. But I think there's nothing else I can really add, because these are really the things that I would need if I was testing something. So what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to make this a function. I'm going to define this. Define code A1. Going to define it now. Then going to try to make everything small. Just like this. And now we have our own programming language that will essentially work everywhere. It should work everywhere. I don't know if it will. What I really have to do is I'd have to make all of these small again. Then really wrapping things to a function is a bit harder than I thought. But that is no problem for me, as I am a pro at this. Really, I am crazy good person. I mean, yeah, I'm really good at this, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm not so good at the at this part. The converting it to a Right, so everything actually should work now. We've made our own coding language. It's pretty simple, I must say so myself, but the fact remains that we've made a coding language that is so simple that it can be literally run by an idiot, and an idiot could understand this. And the last thing I want to do is create a last function. I'm going to add this just in case I ever do add the syntax error. I'm going to add inst, and what I'm going to do if a1 equals inst. I'm going to print throw is a function that will print the what will it print? It will print the input that it is given. That is what it does. Then if I do print div is short for divide and is used to divide num1 and num2. So now we can copy paste this 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. And let's change this from div to add, this from div to multiply, from and let's change this to sub is short for divide is used to divide num1 and num2. Should be add is short for multiply and is used to multiply num1 and num2. Sub is short for subtract. subtract. And is used to subtract num1 and num2. If we import time, actually if we import, don't need to import the entire time module, we just need to import sleep, import from time, import sleep, and then we go sleep for right about 20 seconds. No, actually, we're going to print that, and then after, if we go print nothing, and then we're going to do print okay, yes slash no. And then we're going to do this equals input input just input yes no, then if yes, if no, if this equals no, if this equals yes, we're going to call the function code A1, and if this not equal yes, we're going to do nothing. I'm going to do nothing, and we're going to just do sleep for 10 seconds before we go back to code A1. Right, that is our pretty simple coding language. It's not coding language, disclaimer. We're going to call the function now and just test whether the inst function works. Inst. Let's try this again. Try it like this. Let's do inst throw is a function that will print the input that is given. 1 second. Right, sorry. Inst throw is a function that will print the input that is given. Div is short for divide and is used to divide num1 and 2. Add is used to add num1 and 2. Mul is short for multiply and is used to multiply num1 and num2. Sub is short for subtract. I think it's spelled wrong. And yeah. Okay, let's print yes. Nice. And well, as soon as we printed that, going to print use the inst command to get to, let's make it for help. So that is our programming language. Pretty simple. Nothing schmancy pantsy, honestly, but it is a language, so it's called ascript-script.py. It's called A# actually. It's called A# for avocado, which is the name of our company. And yeah, really all we're doing is making our language. So I don't know why I'm on YouTube right now. We have created a pretty cool programming language today, and yeah, I think we're going to implement this now into something that I call test.org. And if I go to test.com, I think, is that even a website? We'll see. What I really wanted to do is upload this on GitHub onto our what the hell is this? I'm very confused what that is. Yes, indeed, I was going to GitHub, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Every time I go to GitHub, it downloads. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So if I go to github.com, is test a website? Is test.com a website? We will apparently not find out. If I sign in and going to quickly close this and turn off this, and all I'm going to do is quickly check my email for the verification link. So if I go to here quickly, you don't see it, but by the way, I will somewhere eventually give the information to this GitHub repository, but currently that is not part of my plan. If I go to my Pinger repository, I don't know why I called it Pinger, and if I go to data A, as you can see, this is not good, but if we add a file, create a new file, and if we we need to copy in our code. So what I'm going to do is just select all, copy. I'm going to paste it in here, and then I'm going to name this file A sharp, because that is our language that I created apparently. And yeah, if we go to A sharp, we can see that our code is here. We have 65 lines. That's pretty short, but now that it's implemented there, it's safe. And I'm going to just open a folder. It's going to be this one. Going to open avocado, I think. Where did I originally create this? It's not in here. It's not in here. Maybe it is in here. Is it in here? No. It's not in number 1, is it? Okay. It's not that, so I'm assuming it's going to be this one. Yes, this is our language. This is the program that I created, and yes, it is quite long now. It's 333 lines, and it's not quite the simplest of projects by no means. And honestly, I don't even know why I created this project. Sorry, I was just changing my DPI. I don't know why I created this project in the first place, because it's so complex. Yeah, especially this. I spent a lot of lines on smiley faces because I was planning to implement that into here. So what we're going to do is we had calculator, and now we have a new it's created on Mar. I think it's called March, right? So March, so Mar probably, yeah. Mar 3rd 0303 in 2023. And it's not called store something something. It's called script custom language A sharp, and instead of how much the movie cost, input 3. And now we're going to do if key pressed 3 we're going to launch not this, but that needs to go Wait, maybe this would work after all. Would this work? How many lines do we have here? What is our error? Apparently there's an error here. Define email sender. Problem. Usually this can be solved by just retyping define, which did not work. Input 3. Right. And I'm going to paste in code up here. We're defining our menu. For that, we need to define this. I'm confused why this is not login or is not defined. I think we need to move all of this code somewhere else. In fact, I think we need to move it. Not sure, but up here. Now if we save this, we can go to the menu. Find menu. Where is our menu? Where did we define menu? I need to delete this. And this. And now we have this. But do we already have email sender defined up here? We have our menu, but we don't have our email sender. That is no problem for the copy paster of 2022. I'm a professional at copy pasting. Yep. There's definitely professions like this. I'm definitely a professional at this, you know. No, I'm not really a professional, but I count myself as one. For not a lot, but I don't know what I would count myself as a professional for, because there's pretty much nothing I can really do that is good. So, we need to go into menu, and we need to add something. If keyboard dot is if dot keyboard is underscore pressed, and we're going to go for number 3. We are going to launch program code A1. So if we run this, it is starting. Just usually, and I'm saying usually because it's not always a good sign, it's starting. I have to enter my password. And then we are going to number 3. Use the command for help. Let's try inst. Yep, so everything still works. I just want to add one more function, which is exit. And that's not going to be in the GitHub repository, seeing as it's only required for this program, as we need to use it for only this program to exit this program. So I'm quickly going to explain it. X is short for exit and is used to leave this subprogram. And what we're going to do is we're going to define that real quick. If A1 equals X, what are we going to do? We're going to go to menu. Yep. And this is in the wrong place. I don't know whether you guys would, what you guys would think about me doing a video where I react to programmer memes, because I know a lot of people like them for some reason. Not sure what there is to like about it. Here I explain the functions. Yep, so if I save this, and then I close this, and I close this, and then we have exactly 408 lines of code. We have 408 lines of code. I think that's pretty crazy. That requires some special music. My goal is to get 1,000 lines of code. And I don't know how I'm going to ever manage that. But seeing as I'm already at 400 and I've been working at this for maybe 2 weeks now, I haven't been fully working every day, and I haven't been working properly a lot. So I'm actually quite impressed that I even managed to get this far. As you can see, we have a lot of functions, and I'm just hoping that these functions will work, and that we can maybe create a new function that will launch a game. But that's going to require a Pygame, and I'm not that advanced. But we could make a image to ASCII something like that. I don't know. Or I could work on code A1, or what I like to call it, A sharp, avocado sharp, A sharp, not A, or A. And the reason why it's not called A, or A script, A plus, A plus plus, or avocado script, or just avocado, it's because A is short, so no avocado and no avocado script. Programming language A already exists. Programming language A++, well, there's no programming language plus, and for plus I need sharp, so avocado sharp. Yes, indeed. And I'd just like to say that this is the end of this live stream, and that thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you are, whoever you are, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below, as it really helps me out sometimes, and always, actually. I don't know why I said sometimes. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to update GitHub repository, just so this is saved in the cloud, just in case anything happens, or that I can access this in other places of the world where I don't maybe have my USB thing with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this in here, and I'm going to commit the changes. Then if I go to .a, we should see 408 lines of code. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you do, make sure to